So finish getting ready with me while I tell you some of the struggles about being a tall girl. So for reference, I'm Jade, I'm 32 and I'm 6'4". So when I was in primary school, I was always the tallest. So all my school photos are always, I'm at either in the middle sitting down or I'm at the back with all the boys. So I was always taller than most of the boys as well, which was quite rough, especially for like dating, more so when I went to like secondary school. But yeah, I was tall, I was skinny, I was pale, I had ginger hair, freckles, I was really shy, so I was literally just like a target for bullies. It was pretty tough. Like I didn't have many friends. It's like probably it's like from year 7 to like year 9. I used to like eat my lunch alone, like in my form room. I had no confidence. Like I literally used to get bullied, called names. I used to get called like Avatar. I used to get called like anorexic. So I wore a green tracksuit to PE once, and then everyone started calling us the Jolly Green Giant. So yeah, dating was literally like non-existent at school. I think it was just because I was so shy, and then if I did fancy someone, I would never tell them because I just thought they'd like laugh at us. Like I wasn't a popular girl at school. It wasn't until like maybe it's like year 10, 11 when I started like knowing my friends more and being a little bit more confident with myself. But yeah, it wasn't great. That's why I started doing sport, I think. So my dad started us doing taekwondo when I was about 9 or 10, just to try and like gain some confidence to like defend myself when I get older. But I just ended up loving it and I was really good at it. So that did help a little bit with my confidence, but obviously it was still quite tough. As a tall girl, literally everywhere I go, people have always got something to say. So literally I could be just walking down the street and then I hear people, like when I walk past them, they're always like whispering like, oh my god, look how tall she is. It's worse when I'm walking towards a group of like teenagers, and when I walk past them, literally all laugh at us. But I think as I've got older, I've kind of like learned to ignore it and just say it's like a reflection of them more than me. But yeah, pretty much every day of my life, like I always get some kind of comment. I get people staring at us, which I know, like I am really tall and I am unique and it is a bit different, so I know people will probably look. But it's more so when people are like really rude to us, like for no reason. Like literally whenever I go out the house, somebody has something to say. Like sometimes I've caught people like taking pictures of us behind my back. Like if I'm just in like the supermarket, I've had people like behind us, like taking the mic, like posing behind us as if I'm like some kind of freak show, which is annoying, but like I said, it's a reflection of them, not of me. Yeah, when I go on nights out, that's probably the worst. I mean, girls are generally really nice to us. Like they're normally, like if I'm in the toilets in the club, like girls are always like, oh my god, like you should be a model, you're so tall, blah blah blah, which is nice, but it, like I said, it gets a bit repetitive. Like having the same conversation over, like telling them how tall I am and all this kind of stuff. But it's mostly men who are rude to us. So if I'm on a night out and like someone comes up to us and asks us how tall I am, like when I tell them how tall I am, they're always like, oh no, you can't be that tall because I'm that tall. And I'm like literally like, oh, what the hell's going on with this? They'll say, oh yeah, you can't be 6'4" because I'm 6'4", and they literally like go up to my shoulder. So yeah, it does get repetitive. And I mean, I get made fun of a lot by like young lads. Like if I'm walking past them in town, they're always like, fucking hell, or like you can hear them just like sniggering and making comments, and sometimes like it does make you feel uncomfortable. And like I've kind of like learned to just like ignore it, like just ignore it, like don't listen to them, like I know my worth and all this kind of stuff. But it is hard, like it is hard to deal with. Like people don't actually realise how hard it can be, like every day of your life, like battling to remain confident and like remain positive about yourself. Like it is difficult. and it's like always like an ongoing kind of challenge for me, and some days are better than others. So some days I feel really confident, and before I got the house I'm like, yes, like I'm looking good, like I feel good, and then I'll go out and then one person will make a comment and then my confidence goes like right down again, and then I get annoyed at myself and I'm like, why am I letting these people dictate how I feel? And that's why I kind of started making like tall content, because when I was younger, literally, like I felt like I was the only tall girl in the world, and I was like, why am I like this? Like, why can't I just be normal? And I literally used to like cry in my room, like wishing I was normal. And I always used to like, in photos, I always used to like crouch down or like sit down in a photo rather than standing up, or I'd like kind of stand at the back and like kind of lean on one leg so I don't look as tall. And yeah, like it is annoying, and I've kind of learning now as I'm getting older, like just to embrace it. So that's why I started doing tall girl content, and since I've started like doing it, like there's so many other tall girls out there, and that's really helped me as well, like knowing I'm not alone, like I'm not some kind of freak show, and basically just embracing it. So yeah, I started like looking at like different clothing companies. Like when I was younger there was literally like none. I think there was only like one, which was like Long Tall Sally. But yeah, like growing up now, there's so many more options. I mean, they've still got a long way to go, but at least I can find clothes what fits now. But yeah, they've still got a long way to go, but they're getting there. But yeah, like I said, like it is tough. It's like an ongoing battle mentally for me. I think that's why like I've kind of started making the content and like making jokes about it. So, but then sometimes I think if I wasn't tall, like I wouldn't have achieved like all the things I have in my life. Like I wouldn't have been good at taekwondo or sport. I wouldn't have had all those modelling opportunities I've had over the years, and it makes us unique. And sometimes being different's a good thing. Like I used to want to fit in so bad when I was younger. Like I used to dye my hair blonde because I hated being ginger. I'd like cover all my freckles. Like if somebody asked us what my hair colour was, I would say it was blonde because I was so embarrassed. But yeah, like I'm embracing everything now. So basically all I'm saying is just learn to embrace yourself, and then if people have got something to say, that's a reflection of them, not of you. Like I'm a good person, I know I'm a good person. Just keep doing you and embracing your height. Like don't be afraid to take up space. Like I used to like always feel silly and awkward and like as if I shouldn't be there, but now I'm kind of like standing tall, no pun intended, and just carrying myself better. Like if you look confident, you don't have to be confident, but if you look confident, then people are like, wow, like who's that when you walk in the room? Whereas before, like I would hate walking into a bar or a club and then having everyone look at us. Like I just used to think they were all like laughing at us. But if you walk in there with confidence, then people are like, wow, like who's that? And like I'm not saying it's easy, like I still struggle and some days are better than others. But yeah, just embrace who you are. Don't make yourself smaller for anyone else. If anyone says anything bad about you, it's a reflection of them, not of you. And yeah,